Love and respect to all of my viewers, all of my subscribers. Emerge Vlog there once again with another hot and interesting topic. But before we get into this topic, remember our motto is, we are the greatest. So if you want to be a part of the greatness, I implore you to subscribe. Also like, share and comment. So today we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel, to me, dancehall hero, dancehall king, dancehall influencer, dancehall world boss. We could jump in it. Vybz Kartel is the most influential artist in the history of dancehall music, with more than 90% of artists that came after Vybz Kartel took a thing or two from him. And yes, I know that nobody alive now are the original creators of music. Even Vybz Kartel himself was influenced by quite a few artists before him. People like Ninja Man, Red Dragon, Buju Banton, who is Vybz Kartel all-time favorite. At one point, Vybz Kartel even called himself Adi Banton, so that speaks volumes about the influence that Buju Banton had on Vybz Kartel. So yes, we all know that people get inspiration from people from time to time. But Kartel impact and influence is second to none in my view, because Vybz Kartel has set an unprecedented run in dancehall. People may say 20 years, people may say 18, people may say 15, but whichever one of those numbers are correct, nobody has ever done that before in terms of dominance. You see me? We know we have the Beanie Man and we have the Bounty Killer, who has been around for the longest while now, for some people lifetime, even my lifetime. I've heard of them from me have sense till now. Me I hear about Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. But in terms of dominance, I don't think them ever have the unprecedented run there, the unbreakable run there in a dancehall, you know. When them at, you know, you have dancehall artists coming out with bus during the time when them at. And that happened when Vybz Kartel was around, yes. But in terms of the number one artist, me not think, and this is just my personal view, me not think none of them has dominated to the high level that Vybz Kartel has dominated to. And one of the next thing with Vybz Kartel have over most artists in the genre is that he has influenced a lot of artists. Every artist are a lot, as I say 90%. I don't have no really marker if you check it. I don't have no scale for check that to say if that is an accurate number. But a large percentage of dancehall artists that came out after Vybz Kartel was obviously influenced by Vybz Kartel. A lot of them come out and say them influence people like Virgin, people like Gage, people like a lot of artists say them influenced by Vybz Kartel, and a lot where not say it is very obvious that they were influenced by Vybz Kartel. People like Alkaline, you know, some of him fans them not like that, but it is obvious, and it was obvious that the way that Vybz Kartel conducted his interviews and the way that Vybz Kartel put his songs together, Alkaline did his interviews and his song very much similar to Vybz Kartel. Even a recent song that was aimed at dancehall artist Massacre, where he must say open my brain. I see people on the internet and I kind of hear the similarity. People are say it was a song done by Vybz Kartel when he Chain. So the influence that Vybz Kartel have on these artists is overwhelming. It's an overwhelming influence. Is that the right word? But it's a big influence. The influence is a large influence that Vybz Kartel have over these artists. You see, at one point, Gage, me even watch an overseas interview the other day. Not interview, a documentary that was done on Vybz Kartel. And one of the pictures that was put up on the screen, displayed, where they was talking about Vybz Kartel, it was Gage. To show you how the people them could have Googled Kartel name, and the picture they come up and them see it, I think a Kartel, which it was actually Gage. So to show you how the man them influenced deeply by Vybz Kartel, you see me? So, yo, Kartel a normal man. Kartel, I mean, when the man they drop like a million song already, you see me? The man that's one of the things to make Kartel stand out, his work ethic. Me say the man they record all the album in a one night. I think the youth in Lee Miller. I say, yo, Kartel, the man, they deal with studio away. And that's when him Alkaline at that part, man. Say, Kartel, no normal in terms of work ethic. The man, record. And that's why when you hear people talk about Chronic Law and the amount of song we put out per year or per day or per month, them always say, a cartel strategy in my use. Even Chronic Law is an next youth highly influenced by Vybz Kartel. Because when Chronic Law did just a forward out and him have them lyrics and them thing, people that say, yo, Bombard, I'm next Cartel this. And Chronic Law go up our stage and say, oh, no, do that. No compare me with the boss, no compare me with the giant. The man they put in too much work for now compare me with him. And I don't like say Chronic Law don't play himself or him don't play his capability to come up with good lyrics. But the man does know say Kartel is not a man where normal. You see me? Kartel is a man where, yo, Jaja. Remember when we go to school, man? And the thing with Vybz Kartel too, you know, as me say, the amount of song we put out, so even clashing I want a Kartel specialty. And one of the things we really realize that Vybz Kartel, even with Mavado, one of the things where Vybz Kartel stand out over Mavado with it, was that you see if Kartel and Mavado clash, if Kartel do a gun song, if Kartel do a this song pan a rhythm for this Mavado directly, he might drop a next gun song pan the same rhythm indirectly at this Mavado, and then he might drop a girl song pan the other rhythm over there. So when Mavado have him one gun song, this in Vybz Kartel have all three songs with hot, kind of a other gun song pan the rhythm, and him have a girl song with hot too. So them think they kind of make Kartel stand out over most people in work ethic, you see me? Kartel are normal. And this video is not if you talk about whether Vybz Kartel is a positive or a negative influence on the society or on the genre, but in terms of dominance and his ability to stay in the limelight and stay in the media and stay in the hearts and minds of the fans, I don't think that the next Vybz Kartel is gonna come across anytime soon. You're gonna have stars in the music genre, you're gonna have youths that go international, well, probably even more international than Vybz Kartel. But in terms of locally and its dominant, we're not gonna live to see our next Vybz Kartel in a full lifetime. Similar to the Bob Marley, because you know you have a lot of Rasta artists, you have a man who get them Grammy, you have a man who do big collabs, you have a man who do big shows, but in terms of dominance and influence, you're not gonna find the next Bob Marley. You know, I can clearly remember once when I was going to school, a gentleman was there, I think it was a boys' day, and the gentleman gave a speech to the students, and he said that if you're training to be a sprinter, don't train with the intention to be Usain Bolt. And he say if you're singing, don't sing with the intention to be a Michael Jackson. I mean that wonder, yo, so where man I get so no themselves to shoot for the star, no themselves to aim for the highest. And me did I listen to the man, and the man say, you know why I said that? I mean I saw what him say, because I ever listen to speech and me ever interested in them thing from at all the time. You know what the man say? These type of people are once in a lifetime people. So no matter how much hard work you put in, man, and this is not to discourage you. The man said no matter how much hard work you put in, you will not. The man said that's the truth. That's the naked truth. Man said you will not be as great as Usain Bolt. And the man said you will not be as great as Michael Jackson. And I think him they mentioned Bob Marley too. I think that's 3 persons he mentioned. I think Bob Marley was the 3rd person. You will not be as great as these persons. And it's on fuck up. And me know enough people will disagree with it, but to me that is true. You have some once in a lifetime people, once in 100 years, once in a 200 years, and I think Vybz Kartel is once is gonna be once in a long time. In terms of, as me mentioned earlier, dominance, his influence, his ability to do a lot of things. Me not see nobody who are gonna come close. And if a person do come close, it's impossible for people to remember Vybz Kartel. And people now gonna say, yo, Jaja, the youth are do it like Kartel. So him name always gonna get caught up in the mix. You see me? Seem like if a man start run fast, a man run a 9.97 something, or a boy come close to Usain Bolt record, Usain Bolt the name always in the mix, and them gonna say, yo, him a run, but if you get much gold medal in the Olympic consecutively, 3 consecutive Olympic and how much world championship consecutively, I'm going to say, yo, Jaja, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. So Usain Bolt always going to be the standout person. Likewise, Bob Marley, you see me? So these are among the reasons why I feel like Vybz Kartel is just the greatest to ever do it, you see me? You can state your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. I know enough people are going to run me with, enough people are going to agree with a lot of things I say, but that is just my truth. Emerge vlog. I'm out.